As many of us know, the world of fragrance is a vast and wide open universe to explore. And if you're new to it, I am here to help you out today. So stay tuned and I will give you my tips on how to pick out your very first fragrance. The very first thing to note when it comes to cologne, perfume, perfumery in general, all sorts of fragrance, everyone has their own preference of smells. What I like, you may hate. What you love, I probably hate because I have the best taste ever. No, but in all seriousness, don't feel bad if you don't like something that is popular, like say Bleu de Chanel. If you're new to the game, you probably have even heard of this one. This is a very popular scent that's been around for a very long time, and many people have worn it, many people own it, and many people still love it. But even if you don't like it, that's totally okay. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the world of perfumery is very, very large. There are many brands to choose from, many designer fragrances, niche fragrances, which niche just means a company that purely makes cologne. Designer comes from, say, like Versace, where they make clothing, shoes, everything, and they also have fragrances. But we're going to be talking about probably more designer scents today because that is most commonly mass produced, mass appealing, and what you're going to have the most accessibility to. So let's talk about it. The tip number one that I have for picking out your first fragrance is to test, test, test. Look into something, do a little bit of research, look into something that's, say, fresh and clean, like this here, Versace Pour Homme. This is a fantastic scent. You get some citruses and then some smoothness that really just, it's hard to hate. People that you have smell it will probably think it smells clean, appealing, and they probably won't find it too daring because it's a pretty basic scent, but it has been around since 2008. A great release that is still very popular to this day. So look into something like that, or like I was showing you, Bleu de Chanel, two very popular fragrances that you're probably bound to like one of them. Dior Sauvage is another one that many people look at. You might have even heard of that, even if you're not in the perfumery world. However, it's a little bit overdone. I still love it. I still love it. I have a bottle of it, but it's not my favorite anymore. There are many other great fresh options to go with. Even if you're not a big fan of the fresh smells, look into something, say, spicier, like La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. They're another great one, or Dolce & Gabbana, The One. These are a little bit different take on perfume. If you're not a big fan of the fresh scents, definitely check out some spicier ones, maybe some sweet ones, Versace Eros. Whatever you do, just kind of do some research and look into what you think you might like, which leads me into tip number two, which is to narrow down your scent profile. I love warm, spicy vanilla scents. This one here is what got me into fragrance. I have a video on it. It's called What Got Me Into Fragrances, and this is Banana Republic Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Honestly, I don't even wear this one much anymore because the smell almost changed on me from when I was originally wearing it. I still love the smell out of the atomizer, but it almost turns sour on my skin now, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Still smells great out of there, and I will always love this one. But that's what got me into liking the more sweeter, kind of dark scents. So find out what your profile is. A scent profile is just the notes that you enjoy in a fragrance the most, and what you kind of gravitate towards when buying a new one. And that leads me into my last tip for you. Do some research on a bottle, on a fragrance before you purchase it. That will help you make some, or avoid making some mistakes in the long run. We've all made some purchases, whether it was a blind purchase on a fragrance that we haven't smelled, or something that we thought would perform well, but doesn't last on the skin, doesn't smell good, and your climate, if it's too hot where you're at. So just do some research on whatever you're going to buy. Fragrantica is a great website, as well as other threads, like on Reddit. There is the fragrance subreddit. A lot of great information on there. People are kind of stuck up at times. They have their high-end stuff that they like, but you can still find some great beginner information. So this was just a quick video that I wanted to make to give you my tips on how to buy your first fragrance. If you have any other suggestions, any other questions, leave them down below. This is for the people that are kind of newer into the whole fragrance game. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I will see you people down the road. Hopefully smelling better next time.